Imagine in front of you a meal consisting of a big cheeseburger and fries, a cheesy slice of pepperoni pizza, a cold strawberry milkshake, and a creamy chocolate brownie to top it off. You might feel sick after thinking about all this food, but for some of you, this might be the paradise. But the reality is that this is a recipe for disaster, and a combination like this leads to a nationwide problem known as obesity. According to Mayo Clinic, there are 3 million cases each year in the United States relating to obesity. This problem is even worse because some people might live most, if not all of their lives being obese. Myself, I'm no physical trainer or fitness guru, but when I was 12, I was considered an obese child. I was obese until the age of 15 when I decided to work out like never before, and that's when I was able to lose 20 pounds over a period of 2 months. Thanks to this experience, I realized what I needed to take to lose all that weight and to achieve my goal, and ever since then, I have not been obese because I've changed my eating habits, and if I had to work out like that, I would, and that's my proposition to you. My proposition to you is to lead a healthier lifestyle by eating healthier and exercising regularly. So if you are obese, you would no longer be obese. Otherwise, continue your healthy lifestyle so we can keep the obesity rate in America low. Before we discuss a solution, we must first understand that obesity is a chronic disease. Obesity has grown over the last couple decades in the United States, and in recent years, the high obesity rate has not gotten that much better. The truth is that obesity affects many Americans. According to Endocrine Web, nearly 35% of Americans are obese. That translates to almost 100 million of Americans being obese today. Obesity is also an economic problem. Endocrine Web also reports that an estimated between 147 and $210 billion are spent in direct and indirect health care costs as of 2010. Obesity is not just a weight problem, but it also affects a person's psychological, physical, and metabolic health. So the solution that I'm proposing to you today is one of the most simple ones, and that is to exercise regularly. My first proposition requires you to get active and become involved in activities so you feel well physically. Regular exercise can help lower body fat levels and prevents you from getting chronic diseases that are related to obesity. In addition, according to the American College of Sports Medicine, for obese persons, the focus of an exercise program ideal for them should be based on low-intensity aerobic activity with progressively increasing duration. This provides health benefits such as fat loss, increase in energy levels, and reduced risk of health problems. This is just the recommended exercise for obese people, but as long as you go outside and really put hard work in, you will be able to lose weight. The second solution I'm proposing to you is just as important as the first one, and the two typically go hand in hand, and that is to lower your calorie intake. You should know that the more calories you consume, the more fat you get, and there are certain foods that help you maintain a healthy weight, and those are the foods that you should consume. Also, you need to keep in mind that it's not just what and when you eat, but also it's how you eat that's important to the process. You should not eat processed foods, but instead you should switch to organic, whole foods like whole grains, whole fruits, vegetables, oils made from peanuts, and products that are high in protein. For beverages, you should consume water or low-calorie beverages. In addition, according to Harvard School of Public Health, age, gender, body size, and level of physical activity dictate how many calories a person needs each day in order to lose weight or to stay at a healthy weight. Another tip is to avoid overeating. You can do this by not skipping breakfast, the most important meal of the day, so that way you're not as hungry throughout the day. You should also eat in smaller portions so you're not tempted to eat more and your craving is low. And most importantly, you should eat mindfully, because it all comes down to how mentally strong you are. Because if you really want to lose weight, you would put your mind to it and you would be able to achieve your goal. As we can see, many people struggle today in America with obesity, and they know they have to change their eating habits. But even so, the results have not been as positive as we hoped they would be after many people know this is a serious problem. It may take some time to see the results, but as long as people keep in check their diet and exercise, this disease would and should be gone. If you really want to change your body for the better, remember you are not alone. All it takes is time, sweat, and dedication, and I will guarantee you that you will feel better throughout the process and even better after you get your hard-earned results. If you're either at the brink of being obese or you are obese and you know someone who is passing through the same situation, motivate them to be your gym buddy, and both of you can lead a healthier lifestyle with healthier eating habits and defeat the disease that is obesity today. Thank you.